每天半小时慢速英语跟读。
What time does the train leave? What time does the train leave?
火车什么时候开？
What time does the train leave? What time does the train leave? Could you show me the map? Could you show me the map?
你可以给我看地图吗？
Could you show me the map? Could you show me the map? How far is the nearest supermarket? How far is the nearest supermarket?
最近的超市有多远？
How far is the nearest supermarket? How far is the nearest supermarket? Is there a bus stop nearby? Is there a bus stop nearby?
附近有公车站吗？
Is there a bus stop nearby? Is there a bus stop nearby? Can you recommend a good restaurant? Can you recommend a good restaurant?
你能推荐一家不错的餐厅吗？
Can you recommend a good restaurant? Can you recommend a good restaurant? How do I open a bank account? How do I open a bank account?
我要怎么开银行账户？
How do I open a bank account? How do I open a bank account? Where can I find the pharmacy? Where can I find the pharmacy?
我在哪里可以找到药局？
Where can I find the pharmacy? Where can I find the pharmacy? Do you take credit cards here? Do you take credit cards here?
这里可以刷信用卡吗？
Do you take credit cards here? Do you take credit cards here? How much does the ticket cost? How much does the ticket cost?
这票要多少钱？
How much does the ticket cost? How much does the ticket cost? Where is the immigration office? Where is the immigration office?
移民局在哪里？
Where is the immigration office? Where is the immigration office? Can you lower the air conditioning? Can you lower the air conditioning?
你能把冷气调低一点吗？
Can you lower the air conditioning? Can you lower the air conditioning? Is there a laundromat close by? Is there a laundromat close by?
附近有自助洗衣店吗？
Is there a laundromat close by? Is there a laundromat close by? Where can I buy a SIM card? Where can I buy a SIM card?
我在哪里可以买 SIM 卡？
Where can I buy a SIM card? Where can I buy a SIM card? How do I connect to the Wi-Fi? How do I connect to the Wi-Fi?
我要怎么连接 WiFi？
How do I connect to the Wi-Fi? How do I connect to the Wi-Fi? Can I pay my rent online? Can I pay my rent online?
我可以线上支付房租吗？
Can I pay my rent online? Can I pay my rent online? Where is the nearest hospital? Where is the nearest hospital?
最近的医院在哪里？
Where is the nearest hospital? Where is the nearest hospital? Do you have a student discount? Do you have a student discount?
你们有学生优惠吗？
Do you have a student discount? Do you have a student discount? How late is the store open? How late is the store open?
这家店开到多晚？
How late is the store open? How late is the store open? Can you call me a taxi? Can you call me a taxi?
你可以帮我叫计程车吗？
Can you call me a taxi? Can you call me a taxi? Is tipping required in this country? Is tipping required in this country?
这个国家需要给小费吗？
Is tipping required in this country? Is tipping required in this country? Where can I buy groceries? Where can I buy groceries?
我在哪里可以买日用品？
Where can I buy groceries? Where can I buy groceries? Could you write down the address? Could you write down the address?
你可以把地址写下来吗？
Could you write down the address? Could you write down the address? What's the emergency phone number? What's the emergency phone number?
紧急电话号码是多少？
What's the emergency phone number? What's the emergency phone number? Where can I get medical help? Where can I get medical help?
我在哪里可以得到医疗协助？
Where can I get medical help? Where can I get medical help? Can you fix the shower, please? Can you fix the shower, please?
你可以修一下淋浴吗？
Can you fix the shower, please? Can you fix the shower, please? How do I get to the airport? How do I get to the airport?
我要怎么去机场？
How do I get to the airport? How do I get to the airport? Where is the embassy located? Where is the embassy located?
大使馆位在哪里？
Where is the embassy located? Where is the embassy located? Can I exchange money here? Can I exchange money here?
我可以在这里换钱吗？
Can I exchange money here? Can I exchange money here? What's the local emergency number? What's the local emergency number?
当地的紧急电话号码是多少？
What's the local emergency number? What's the local emergency number? Can you recommend a good dentist? Can you recommend a good dentist?
你能推荐一位好的牙医吗？
Can you recommend a good dentist? Can you recommend a good dentist? Where is the nearest police station? Where is the nearest police station?
最近的警察局在哪里？
Where is the nearest police station? Where is the nearest police station? Can I have an extra blanket? Can I have an extra blanket?
我可以多要一条毛毯吗？
Can I have an extra blanket? Can I have an extra blanket? Is the tap water safe here? Is the tap water safe here?
这里的自来水安全吗？
Is the tap water safe here? Is the tap water safe here? How do I recycle in this city? How do I recycle in this city?
我在这城市要怎么回收？
How do I recycle in this city? How do I recycle in this city? Where can I print documents? Where can I print documents?
我在哪里可以列印文件？
Where can I print documents? Where can I print documents? Is there a public library nearby? Is there a public library nearby?
附近有公共图书馆吗？
Is there a public library nearby? Is there a public library nearby? Can I store my luggage here? Can I store my luggage here?
我可以把行李寄放在这里吗？
Can I store my luggage here? Can I store my luggage here? Where can I rent a bicycle? Where can I rent a bicycle?
我在哪里可以租脚踏车？
Where can I rent a bicycle? Where can I rent a bicycle? How do I get a bus pass? How do I get a bus pass?
我要怎么办公车票卡？
How do I get a bus pass? How do I get a bus pass? Is there a gym in this area? Is there a gym in this area?
这附近有健身房吗？
Is there a gym in this area? Is there a gym in this area? Can I extend my stay here? Can I extend my stay here?
我可以延长在这里的停留吗？
Can I extend my stay here? Can I extend my stay here? How can I pay my utility bills? How can I pay my utility bills?
我要怎么缴水电瓦斯费？
How can I pay my utility bills? How can I pay my utility bills? Where is the recycling center? Where is the recycling center?
回收中心在哪里？
Where is the recycling center? Where is the recycling center? Can I buy tickets at the station? Can I buy tickets at the station?
我可以在车站买票吗？
Can I buy tickets at the station? Can I buy tickets at the station? What's the checkout time here? What's the checkout time here?
这里退房时间是几点？
What's the checkout time here? What's the checkout time here? Is there a park for jogging? Is there a park for jogging?
附近有可以跑步的公园吗？
Is there a park for jogging? Is there a park for jogging? How do I apply for a visa? How do I apply for a visa?
我要怎么申请签证？
How do I apply for a visa? How do I apply for a visa? Where can I get a haircut? Where can I get a haircut?
我在哪里可以剪头发？
Where can I get a haircut? Where can I get a haircut? Can you show me the bus schedule? Can you show me the bus schedule?
你可以给我看公车时刻表吗？
Can you show me the bus schedule? Can you show me the bus schedule? Is there a 24-hour store nearby? Is there a 24-hour store nearby?
附近有24小时营业的店吗？
Is there a 24-hour store nearby? Is there a 24-hour store nearby? How do I get to downtown? How do I get to downtown?
我要怎么去市中心？
How do I get to downtown? How do I get to downtown? Can I pay in local currency? Can I pay in local currency?
我可以用当地货币付款吗？
Can I pay in local currency? Can I pay in local currency? Where can I park my car? Where can I park my car?
我可以在哪里停车？
Where can I park my car? Where can I park my car? Is there a post office close by? Is there a post office close by?
附近有邮局吗？
Is there a post office close by? Is there a post office close by? Can I get a receipt, please? Can I get a receipt, please?
我可以要收据吗？
Can I get a receipt, please? Can I get a receipt, please? How much is the entrance fee? How much is the entrance fee?
入场费是多少？
How much is the entrance fee? How much is the entrance fee? Is there a place to change clothes? Is there a place to change clothes?
有地方可以换衣服吗？
Is there a place to change clothes? Is there a place to change clothes? Can you speak more slowly, please? Can you speak more slowly, please?
你可以讲慢一点吗？
Can you speak more slowly, please? Can you speak more slowly, please? How do I get to the museum? How do I get to the museum?
我要怎么去博物馆？
How do I get to the museum? How do I get to the museum? Where can I buy a bus ticket? Where can I buy a bus ticket?
我在哪里可以买公车票？
Where can I buy a bus ticket? Where can I buy a bus ticket? Is there a taxi stand nearby? Is there a taxi stand nearby?
附近有计程车招呼站吗？
Is there a taxi stand nearby? Is there a taxi stand nearby? Can I reserve a table for two? Can I reserve a table for two?
我可以订2人的桌位吗？
Can I reserve a table for two? Can I reserve a table for two? What's the weather like tomorrow? What's the weather like tomorrow?
明天的天气如何？
What's the weather like tomorrow? What's the weather like tomorrow? Where is the nearest ATM machine? Where is the nearest ATM machine?
最近的提款机在哪里？
Where is the nearest ATM machine? Where is the nearest ATM machine? Can you take a picture for us? Can you take a picture for us?
你可以帮我们拍照吗？
Can you take a picture for us? Can you take a picture for us? How do I get to the beach? How do I get to the beach?
我要怎么去海边？
How do I get to the beach? How do I get to the beach? Is there a bus to the airport? Is there a bus to the airport?
有公车去机场吗？
Is there a bus to the airport? Is there a bus to the airport? Can I try this on, please? Can I try this on, please?
我可以试穿这件吗？
Can I try this on, please? Can I try this on, please? Where can I buy local souvenirs? Where can I buy local souvenirs?
我在哪里可以买当地纪念品？
Where can I buy local souvenirs? Where can I buy local souvenirs? Is there free Wi-Fi available here? Is there free Wi-Fi available here?
这里有免费 WiFi 吗？
Is there free Wi-Fi available here? Is there free Wi-Fi available here? How do I report a lost item? How do I report a lost item?
我要怎么报失物？
How do I report a lost item? How do I report a lost item? Can I pay by debit card? Can I pay by debit card?
我可以用金融卡付款吗？
Can I pay by debit card? Can I pay by debit card? Where is the nearest gas station? Where is the nearest gas station?
最近的加油站在哪里？
Where is the nearest gas station? Where is the nearest gas station? Is this the right train platform? Is this the right train platform?
这是正确的火车月台吗？
Is this the right train platform? Is this the right train platform? How do I contact the landlord? How do I contact the landlord?
我要怎么联络房东？
How do I contact the landlord? How do I contact the landlord? Can you recommend a local tour? Can you recommend a local tour?
你能推荐一个当地行程吗？
Can you recommend a local tour? Can you recommend a local tour? Where can I find a pharmacy? Where can I find a pharmacy?
我在哪里可以找到药局？
Where can I find a pharmacy? Where can I find a pharmacy? How long does the trip take? How long does the trip take?
这趟行程要多久？
How long does the trip take? How long does the trip take? Is there a shuttle bus service? Is there a shuttle bus service?
有接驳巴士服务吗？
Is there a shuttle bus service? Is there a shuttle bus service? Can I get change for this bill? Can I get change for this bill?
我可以换这张钞票的零钱吗？
Can I get change for this bill? Can I get change for this bill? Where is the nearest public toilet? Where is the nearest public toilet?
最近的公共厕所在哪里？
Where is the nearest public toilet? Where is the nearest public toilet? How do I use this ticket machine? How do I use this ticket machine?
我要怎么用这台售票机？
How do I use this ticket machine? How do I use this ticket machine? Can I pay my bill in cash? Can I pay my bill in cash?
我可以用现金付账吗？
Can I pay my bill in cash? Can I pay my bill in cash? Where can I catch the ferry? Where can I catch the ferry?
我在哪里可以搭渡轮？
Where can I catch the ferry? Where can I catch the ferry? Is there a place to eat nearby? Is there a place to eat nearby?
附近有地方可以吃东西吗？
Is there a place to eat nearby? Is there a place to eat nearby? How do I rent a locker here? How do I rent a locker here?
我要怎么租置物柜？
How do I rent a locker here? How do I rent a locker here? Can I see the menu, please? Can I see the menu, please?
我可以看一下菜单吗？
Can I see the menu, please? Can I see the menu, please? Where can I buy bottled water? Where can I buy bottled water?
我在哪里可以买瓶装水？
Where can I buy bottled water? Where can I buy bottled water? Is there a doctor on duty now? Is there a doctor on duty now?
现在有值班医生吗？
Is there a doctor on duty now? Is there a doctor on duty now?